Here, like when did they kind of say to you after the year down those lines?
Well, really nothing. It was more of talking to my agent, and my agent was informing me on what they said about me in the combines. Like, hey, we want the guy here. He's a glue guy. He's good in the locker room. He does it. He's been productive for these past few years and stuff like that. So, and in my eyes, I was like, well, I guess I'm staying in Buffalo, and I had a 2-year deal. So I was like, okay. And then March 15th was like the deadline for the next what is this, the season? What is this again?
Yeah, the new league year.
League year, and probably like late February, beginning of March. That's when my agent started calling me a little more. Like, okay, well, hey, look, Buffalo said they keep me. There's nothing to talk about. And towards the middle, probably like March 10th and things like that. And then I saw the signing with Deontay Hardy, and I saw that signing, and I was like, I didn't want to say the word, but I was like, what the? And I'm like, so what does that mean for me? I kind of like, we just kind of were similar. And when I saw that, I was mad. I forgot where I was, but I was pissed. Like, I was livid. So I called my agent. I was like, look, they just made this move, and I'm assuming like, that's my time's up. So I said, hey, listen, just call them and ask them what the deal is. Like, what is this about? And so he did make a call, and they said, hey, look, we just basically they went a different direction. And I was like, okay, well, cool. And then Bean was trying to trade me, and he said, hey, before I cut you, I'm gonna try to trade you and things like that. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever you can do, basically talking to my agent. And then Brian Daboll was at the Giants, so I guess they was trying to get something done over there or somewhere else. I don't know. But other than that, it wasn't like I hated him for it. It was more, okay, well, this is what you said at the combine, and then this pops up. Now I'm like, whoa, what was that? Like, where did that come from? Like, you could have informed me, and then I could have just like, okay, well.
If anybody deserves to be shot straight, it's Isaiah McKenzie. So I can see why you'd be pissed when you're hearing one thing and actions reflect another.
Yeah, like you said, it was, I should be shot straight because I shot with them straight. Like, hey, look, like, don't get me wrong. Like, everything they did for me and what I can give to them these past, 5 years? 5 years was, was good. I told I was talking to somebody. I was like, look, it was fair, fun, and fulfilling for me, being in Buffalo. And when I mean fair, I'm talking about, they gave me a fair shot, to be the returner. They gave me a fair shot to be a slot receiver there. It was straightforward with me though throughout my years there. I'm thinking, okay, well, whatever happens, and I'm gonna deal with it. And I would think like, hey, look, I've been honest with you guys. I've been straightforward with you guys. I've been respecting you guys' decisions. I never, never gave you no pushback. Never just like, I try to do everything the best way I can, as professional as I can. And I feel like this offseason, it was, they were honest about, hey, he's a glue guy. They wanted me around. They probably did want me around, whatever. He probably had a meeting after that. It's like, oh, look, maybe we should go somewhere else with this. This is not working with Isaiah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, just to let me know that. And then, okay, it is what it is. But other than that, like, it's not really a big deal to me. Like, it happened, but it is some, a sense of like, okay, look, I should be shot straight. Like you said, I should be shot straight because I shoot with them straight. And these past few years, I've been giving them nothing but, the raw me. And
we said, I mean, and Deontay Hardy, he's a really good player. So I get teams challenging themselves to try to get better at certain spots. I get that.
I know he's,
but it's,
I know he's a really good player because I watched him, but I didn't understand. I really didn't understand what got me, right? What got me was when I started, and he's younger. I think he's like 25, going on 26. So I mean, they probably had something to do. But when I seen 2 years for $13 million, I'm like, whoa,